Hey everyone. So I wanted to make this video and I was thinking of doing other videos. I'll see how it goes. Just so everybody at home has the opportunity to take better photos. Some people were like, why do you want to tell people that? You're going to give away your secrets. Honestly, I know a lot of you moms, even our mom photographers now, you take a lot of pictures of your kids, but you still come visit because you want to be in the photos. And so I don't feel that way. Some people are like, that's crazy. No way. We've all been photographers on our own for our families. You're, as a mom, like your family's personal, like paparazzi, at least I know I have been. So that still doesn't alleviate the need for portrait studios and people like me. So no worries there. Anyway, so this video is number one. I'll see how many people want more of them, but for now, I just wanted to give kind of a little bit of basics to just taking better photos at home. So that way you guys can do photos of your kids and not miss out on huge milestones, just to have the opportunity to take pictures in a better way and feel more confident about it. So here's what I have, okay? What I was thinking with these videos, this one being just a very basic how to take nicer pictures. I can go into detail about different elements of photography. But what I've done is I have all these professional bits of equipment at my studio, and I wanted not to do any of that. I wanted to use all things around my house because nobody has professional studio equipment. Most of you don't. So here's what I've done. I set up a little, let me turn it here. I set up a little photo area. Here's Mr. Bear. He's going to be my subject today. I can incorporate my son at some point, but I figured Mr. Bear sits still. So I have a teal bed sheet that has wrinkles, which I hate, but for now, this is fine. One thing with fabric and wrinkles is you guys can totally throw these in the dryer on high and be able to pull these wrinkles out. If you have an iron and you want to pull them out, do it, because one of the things people notice in a lot of photos is the details like the wrinkles, and so not having them is a better way to go, but this is for now. So I have two thumbtacks, and I have just this thumbtack there. I have this under a window only because I don't have a lot of room. We're in my dining room here. And I do have another window on the opposite wall there. So I have a window here and a window there. So I have, you know, a light like this and a light like this. So that being said, in my space here, I wanted to make a reflector. And by doing that, I took a cardboard box and I took just regular dollar store aluminum foil and I taped it around the box so I could make an at-home reflector. See, now let me show you guys something fun. Okay, so this moves the light. It bounces the light in different places, especially if you don't have evenly dispersed lighting. Like you guys come to the studio and you see that I have, you know, lights on either side, or I play around and I do different things with the lighting. This is perfect for natural light because you have the ability to move light. Like watch this. So here I am. There's a little bit of lighting on my face. There's without. Cool, right? And so this is because there's a light behind me, my window back there, and I am bouncing the light, which I don't have any on my face, and I'm moving it to my face. So I'm taking the light and I'm moving it. So it makes a huge difference on getting a good portrait. So whether you're doing a portrait of a person or Mr. Teddy or anything else, this cool piece of cardboard with just some cheap dollar store tinfoil goes a really long way. Cool, right? This also, another alternative for this would be like if you have one of those window things that go up in your car, what are they called, like visors or shades, window shades. You can get those at the Dollar Tree and they're $1 and you can hold them and get all kinds of really cool lighting with those. So yeah, so what I have here, I have my bed sheet, Mr. Teddy. I have one of my my cookie jars that's full, so it's kind of got a little bit of a weight to it. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this up like that. Let me see if I can move my phone so you guys can see. Okay. So this is just an easy way to do a nice little setup at home. Look at Mr. Teddy. See the lighting on him? So without, this is how he looks. Where you see he has kind of a light on his face, kind of on this side just from the window, and then he's a bit darker on this side. So one of the key elements of portrait photography is good lighting, and some people prefer the more dramatic, like the Rembrandt style lighting, which Rembrandt means lighting kind of more on one side. And this here, to me, I prefer more evenly dispersed lighting. So by taking this cookie jar and just kind of moving it around, there, see? He's got lighting on both sides now. I'm using my daughter's cell phone because, like I said, I wanted these classes, these little instructional videos to be easy to watch, to be easy so you don't feel like you need to go to the camera store and go buy a bunch of things, and just so you can take better photos at home. So I'm using my daughter's cell phone, and here I'm just gonna take a picture of Mr. Teddy here. And I'm gonna move into my next little bit of topic here besides just setup. But this is such a cute picture. If that was your baby, that would be adorable, right? Okay, so the moving of the light, the bouncing of the lighting, the background, and your subject, first little bits. This is easy, right? It's not too difficult. It gets more challenging when you have kids that move around, which you guys all know. One of the other things I was gonna chat with you guys about is posing and things like that. One of the things that I try to offer my clients when you guys come visit me is a variety of poses. And so once you get what you want out of it, you know, as far as poses go, make sure you do a good variety so that way you get a good session, right? Like you get good pictures. So this one is what I would consider like a full-length sitting pose, okay? Mr. Teddy's just hanging. So we've already achieved that, right? You don't want like 10 of that, 15? Not really. So once you've had your subject in the same position, forgive me, okay? I'm just gonna grab Mr. Teddy. I would normally never handle anybody's baby like that, or whatever child, but now that we've achieved that pose, we're going to angle him and do something different. And like the lighting, so this to me looks really great because the face has a really nice lighting on it, and it's awesome because the way we've bounced the light from the window to my right, there's no lighting really on the left side of my kitchen in here, and I have a really nice light on the face, and you have to just play with it and see what you like. You know, there's different angles of this lighting. You see how I'm kind of, let me see, I'm just moving this reflector I've made here. This is what this is called, as a reflector. I'm just kind of moving it, and it's all preference, right? Like, so you guys can kind of get a feel for what you like with your style and what you think looks good. I personally, I dig it right there. Right here, if I can get it to stay. There we go. To me, that looks really nice. So we've done our first pose, like a full length sitting. So now this time, of course, Mr. Teddy can't turn his cute little noggin to look at me, but I'm gonna do something a little bit closer up, maybe like a face photo here, something close. Another thing too, when you're doing portraits, okay, with your phone, you have the ability to push and focus. So that takes, sometimes cameras try to be ahead of themselves and focus on all the elements in the picture. With a cell phone, especially, I'm a Samsung user, I don't know much about iPhones or Apple products, but you have the ability to focus. And one of the keys with portrait photography is you want to make sure the eyes are clear. So I always do that little touch just so the camera can get a strong focal point on those eyes. And then with cell phones, you want to make sure you just do that before you snap the picture. And then you have your second picture. It's really cute, right? A nice close-up of Mr. Teddy. Looking at me, he's doing so good. He's not running away. Definitely not like my days at the studio, for sure. Yeah, so isn't this fun and easy? It's things you have around your house, a sheet, a thumbtack, a couple more poses I'll go through so you guys have some ideas. Mr. Teddy, like I said, I'm gonna handle him not like I normally would an infant. We're gonna put him on his tummy here, or maybe his side, because Mr. Teddy doesn't want to lay like normal babies do. Look at him, he's cute, right? So, okay, now I've moved him, and so my reflector is now no longer in the same area for my lighting, okay? So now I'm just gonna take this, my little cookie jar that's getting flour on the, hang on, I'm gonna move this over my shoulder some. How about there? Okay, so lighting wise, here we go. See his face? So I'm just following the light on him. See how you can you can see where the lighting is kind of going. So with that, like you want to watch the subject, not the reflector, because the reflector doesn't tell you where the light needs to be. You need to see it, where it's going, follow it, and then you know right where it's perfect. To me, I like that. You know, and when you're doing fabrics, keep them straight if you can. I don't want to touch this one too much because Mr. Teddy's he's not laying very well there. But keeping the wrinkles out is very, it's one of those things. It's a detail thing, and it keeps your focus being on the subject versus all the wrinkles. Fabrics are hard, especially with little kids that move. But there's just a little tidbit of advice. So here we go. Our next little pose of Mr. Teddy. We're gonna do 2 of them here. So look how cute he is. We're just gonna focus on the face. I hate wrinkles. There. Get his little face. Next. How cute. And you know, antics and interaction are something else I can go over in a different video where you guys see, you know, me being crazy picture lady, talking to your babies and your kids and, you know, getting them to laugh and smile. And like I said, if people like this video and you guys want me to make another one, I can, and go over some other tips and tricks. I just kind of wanted to go over a basic photo setup, some of the minimalistic things that go into taking good pictures. So that way you guys had a starting point. And then if you guys like it and you want to hear more, I figured I can go from there. Okay, so let me take a quick close up here. How cute. And you know, if this is an infant, I would totally be like, oh, feet pictures. I'd get some feet. Let's zoom in here and get some hand pictures. I'm totally all about like eyes and getting some really cute eye pictures. So there's a lot of different angles. Look how cute, okay? Mr. Bear. This is so funny. So let me go through here. His little hands, so cute. Little feet pictures. Love that one. Look at his little smile. Oh my goodness. Oh, that one. See, very cute, right? And so they're just real simple things you can do at home to have nice pictures. These are just some of the basic things that go into photography. Like I said, I wanted this video to be very simple. I can go into more detail. I can chat a little bit about more photography elements and background, middle ground, foreground. We can go into deeper detail. I just wanted to get this first video out of the way so everybody kind of knew what I was thinking. And yeah, let me know if you have any more questions about this type of stuff. And if you guys enjoyed the video, I'm definitely here to make more. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.